I got invited to build a tree for a Snifferish video, and frankly, I could not be more underqualified. Snifferish is one of the most talented builders on YouTube. They've made some absolutely incredible projects, and I have never built a tree before. So I guess the easy thing to do would be to politely decline, but where's the fun in that? I would need a little bit of help to pull this off though. So I called up my master builder friend, Vapor Gabe.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I have not opened Minecraft in like 2 months.
Gabe and I are gonna build 2 trees. One eucalyptus tree on our own so he can gauge my skill and absolutely dunk on me. And then as a test of what he's taught me and an opportunity to learn just a little more, we'll build a spruce tree together. And then after that, the ultimate test, I will build a tree for Snifferish. Okay, please be kind. I'm gonna do my best. I really, truly, Gabe, I need you to know, I have no idea how to build a tree. I'm just doing research. I haven't even placed a block yet.
I'm placing a line. You're never gonna catch up.
No. I notice you're a lot higher up than I am. Just an observation. What does the top of a tree look like? You know what I mean? Like, how do you, like, cap off a tree?
They just kind of get really thin, and then the branch is thin.
Okay. Okay, not like that. That's not how you do it. That's not how you do it.
I think I have a tree. It doesn't have a back.
What do you mean it doesn't have a back? It's a tree! What does that even mean?
I did 3 sides of the trunk, and I went and I was like, oh, this is just flat on the other side.
That's crazy.
You know what I don't have in my hotbar is a button tab. I need my buttons.
Oh, buttons! Also crazy tech. I think I'm gonna call it for my tree. I'm gonna sneak a little peek at what you're doing over here. Just a little sneaky peek. Oh my god, that is incredible. What is that? That's so beautiful. There's not even leaves on it. It's beautiful.
3 branches.
It's beautiful though. They're beautiful branches. I'm analyzing your process here. So you really started with the trunk and then the branches, and then you're going to add leaves later.
All of these branches have to support whatever's connected to it, you know?
Yeah, so you really made it like
can.
thick at the base and then get thinner as it goes up.
Yeah.
I'm also noticing your branches go like really, really up.
So like, since you can see this base, this is the main branch that I started with. You can see it tilts slightly to the right. This right branch ends up being lower, kind of to compensate for that already there angle, to make them kind of similar angles where they split off.
Yeah, it's like it's been like pushed out of the way, kind of.
Yeah. You know what's crazy about this? You're looking at me building this. Go look at the back. All right, I think that's it. I think that's the tree.
Okay.
This is gonna look nothing like what I built, but this is the reference image that I used. I tweaked it to be more up, but I wanted like a nice balance. That was my main reference image though. So yeah. I focused on, there's the one main branch going up most of the way, so I started with doing that.
Yeah, I see that.
But then there's all these branches of varying sides. That's where it gets hard, so I ended up just deciding on 2. But yeah, and then looking at your tree, this is a lot of what it comes back to is use your reference images.
Yeah.
But you have to remember
just, like,
to really...
shaping the branches and things. I just kind of freeballed it. Already, Gabe was teaching me a lot. Building from the trunk out, thinking more about thickness and curvature of branches, reducing detail to keep a clear form. But building for a big YouTuber is a lot of pressure. Yeah, I have not decided what kind of tree I will build for Snifferish, but I'm just it feels so insane that I have the opportunity to like build something for someone else's video. So it's time to move on to our second tree, a fir. Normally with a fir tree, filling out every individual branch with slabs and fences and walls would be kind of a waste of time because you're going to cover it all up with leaves. But the goal here was to learn how to build all kinds of trees, not just the best fir. If you want some fir specific tips, here's Master Gabe's advice on that. The real point here was practice, putting in time and repetition to get a deeper understanding of the shapes that make up a tree. Knowing that branches should follow natural curves and get thinner towards the ends is really important knowledge to start with, but ultimately so much of tree building is about feeling, molding trunks, branches, and leaves over and over until it becomes second nature.
But yeah, all that kind of just takes practice. You kind of just have to figure it out, and I don't know how to tell someone how to figure it out. I just kind of did it.
Yeah, it's a get good situation.
Yeah, a little bit, sadly.
And nowhere was this more true for me than with branches. This took a ton of placing down a single slab, flying back to look at it, and then doing that 3 dozen more times for every single branch. But you know what? That isn't a bad thing. This is actually really fun once you start getting into it. It's fun, like, just sculpting these branches. It's kind of seemed like a chore, to be honest, but it's actually really fun. No, I am actually falling in love with it a little bit. And it definitely helps a ton to have someone more experienced to guide your hand at the start. Without Gabe, I would have been way out of my depth on this whole project, so thank you very much, Vapor Gabe.
Very thin from this side.
Is it? Oh yeah,
you got that 2-dimensional tree.
Hey, don't talk to me, buddy. Okay.
Hey, there's a flat wall behind mine, to be fair, okay?
And just like that, the fir tree was done. It's not the most beautiful tree in the entire world, but that's not the point. The point was practice. So now the big question, what tree am I going to build? Well, Snifferish provided 7 species of tree to choose from, and after Googling each one, I decided on a silver birch, a thin, relatively short tree with some extremely characterful leaves. But real quick, before I talk about the process for this tree, I'm sure you've been wondering how exactly I got invited to be part of this project with absolutely no tree building experience. And the answer is that I kind of invited myself. Sometimes you just have to have a little audacity. And it's actually that same audacity that led me to ask Snifferish to be part of my video a year ago when I had 5,000 subscribers and no work at all to show that it would be worth it for them. They had no incentive to answer me, but they did. And since then, I've gotten to make some projects that I'm extremely proud of, this one included. So thank you so much to Snifferish for being so kind to me. Let's get building. The silver birch presented a few unique challenges. Starting with the trunk, it's a very thin tree, which restrains the kind of shapes we can work with, and also the block palette quite a lot. But I trusted the process, building with mostly diorite walls and occasional tuff to break up repetition, and slowly reshaped and molded it until things made sense. The reference photo I used had a really prominent bend right here, which really caught my eye, so I did my best to recreate it without the tree looking too off-kilter. The leaves were also a special challenge. They hang down in strings, which is extremely pretty, but also quite difficult to capture in Minecraft. To emulate this look, I tried to dangle leaves down from the branches, and then hung mangrove propagules from the bottom to extend them just a little bit further. I also did something slightly illegal. I used grass in some spots since the individual blades look sort of like strings hanging down. Don't tell anyone. The most important thing I learned from this project is that building trees in Minecraft is as organic a process as the subject themselves. Yes, there are basic principles like curves and thickness and leaf density that can be explained with words, but to really understand these concepts, there are no build hacks or techniques you can use, you just need to feel it. And the more times you try, the better tree you're gonna make, I promise. So get out there and build. And one more time, thank you so much to Snifferish and Vapor Gabe for allowing me to make this video.
Some people are just goated.
We can't compare ourselves to Snifferish or we'll just start breaking down in tears.
Yeah,